So we got to take a look at our weather forecast. And Jaden, you described it this morning as complex.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot. Over to Britt and Daryl with all your news.
And we begin with this: the Regina Police.
The craze over pumpkin spice lattes every October is arriving early this year.
Yes.
Starbucks.
All right, you're talking pet names.
Yeah, I think this is a super fun question because, I mean, almost everybody has had a pet at some point in their life. And we're talking about unique names that you have given that pet. We're going past the Spot.
Okay.
We're going past Whiskers. I want to hear the unique name, the story behind the name.
So, yeah, okay. Chelsea Buns.
Oh, I didn't really know where that one was going. Yeah, I mean, where did Disco get his name?
It's Discotheque. Sarah named him long before I was around.
Oh, well, hey, we want to hear your unique name for a pet. Go to Facebook, Twitter. We'll be back. Something positive as well. You have something positive here that we might be giving something away.
Yeah, I do. CTV Hometown Heroes is proudly sponsored by later times for tonight into early morning tomorrow. So again, we're keeping an eye on that. Let's take a look at some current temperatures here in Bay. As for Regina, we're sitting at temperatures of 30 degrees for today. Might see some rain, but for the most part, the rain that we've seen this morning
brings us around to our morning smile. Jaden, why don't you lead us off?
If you thought you had a good idea of the hierarchy in the animal kingdom, this video might change your mind.
Hey, this guy pulled off a pretty impressive trick, but probably didn't think the whole thing through.
Wait to get for their owners to take them for a walk. I mean, this may be a little impatient.
He looks so soft.
We're going to reset. We're going to do this all over again in 3 minutes. Try not to miss this too much. Jaden, we turn our attention to the weather forecast. Any rain on the way?
It looks like it's raining right now, actually, Daryl. You can see the little raindrops here on our morning view. Right now, we're currently sitting at 22 degrees throughout southern Saskatchewan. Let's take a look at some current temperatures right now. 20 degrees in Assiniboia, 19 in Weyburn, 22 in Moose Jaw, 16 degrees in Swift Current, and 9 degrees in Kindersley. As we head further north, 12 degrees in La Ronge, 12 in Buffalo Narrows as well, 9 degrees in South End, 10 in Stony Rapids, and 11 degrees in Uranium City. Now, Whiskers.
And Jaden, the good thing is we're getting some photos as well.
Oh, yeah. And I love getting photos, so I put up all the questions on the board, or the answers on the board with photos. Let's take a look at our rural forecast for today. It's kind of a...
And this guy pulled off a pretty impressive trick. Probably didn't think the whole thing through. Man.
Time out. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Stories you guys are giving. They're awesome.
I've always wanted to name a dog Ask 'em, so that when somebody says, what's your dog's name? You say, Ask 'em. And then they're like, what's your name? Right? That's pretty good.
I love it. And a lot of good answers on the board. I love the ones with the pictures, so that's what we're going to take a look at.
Christmas Day today?
Really?
Is that right?
That's the only happy part of winter, I feel like.
September, October, November, December. 4 months today.
Oh, that face just made me cold. And here's a look at how supplies get to firefighters battling some of the worst wildfires in North America.
Today, big one. Tomorrow, tune in and see what we've got in store for you. We'll see you then.
Each year, color experts research the latest trends in fashion, travel, and pop culture to discover what color trends lie ahead for those looking to redecorate their home. Today, we are lucky to be joined by color expert from Behr Paint, Erica Wolfeld, to unveil and announce the color palette for 2021. Erica, thanks so much for joining us. I'm so excited for this interview.
Thanks for having me today.
Okay, so obviously 2020 has been a unique year, to say the least. How has everything that's been happening around the world influenced the 2021 color palette?
So as we've entered this...
Said there. Okay, so what's your color predictions and what's Behr's color predictions for the new year coming up? So design trends, what's that going to be like? What's going to be popular in 2021? Saturday weekend's coming up, Erica. Any tips on maybe some simple DIY projects if people want to tackle that?
I mean, painting is probably
I have to ask, we're almost out of time here, but what's your favorite color? You know, you're a color expert. Your favorite color on the palette?
Oh, gosh, that's a tough question because all the questions...